Um, you know those people that just won't stop sucking? Yeah, they kind of annoy me. So I went to back to school. First week, this week, first 2 days actually. Just it's been 2 days. 2 days. Yeah. Um, I went back to school after like a 4 or 5 month break. Last time I was in school was like in August, and it's like, yeah, it's been a while. So, after you spend so much time not doing anything and being able to do anything you want to, you don't even want to do anything that you want to anymore. You just want to go do something else because you're so fucking bored of everything you can do that you want to do something. You literally want to do something that you don't want to do, which is the most awkward feeling in the world. But, yeah, so I went to my first classes of the week, and let me tell you, if you're not in college yet, then I have to tell you, every time you go to a class for the first time, it's exactly the same. Every single class, every single subject, every single teacher has exactly the same makeup, exactly the same plans, exactly the same everything. So it gets so fucking annoying because you have to go the first day. If you don't go the first day, they'll give your seat away to somebody on a waiting list. You have to go the first day and sit through the same boring shit every single time. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over until your brains melt out of your face and you're just like, no good end! You know, stuff like that. But, it's really not that bad. But, it is pretty bad. And, it's basically the same thing over and over again. Hi, my name is so-and-so. I'm going to be teaching you blah, blah, blah. What do you think blah, blah, blah means? Tell me your history in blah, 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 blah. Tell me everything there is to know about you. And here is how things are going to go in this class. Here's the syllabus. If you do not follow the syllabus, I will kill you! I will rip you in your sleep! If you do not show up every time on time, I will kill you! I will rip you in your sleep! So, don't be afraid, don't worry, you're just going to fail this class! I will fail you for no reason! So it's basically that over and over and over and over again. So you get to see all the empty threats rehashed over and over and over and over again. And bottom line is, all you have to do in any class, doesn't matter if you know jack shit about it or not, all you really have to do is do the work. If it says to do the work in the syllabus, if the teacher tells you to do some work, you do the work and you pass. That's all it is. You don't have to do it spectacularly. You don't have to do it, there's no way really that you can do it poorly, is what I've noticed. Is that, at least for me, I can try as hard as I can not to give a shit. I can even insult a teacher in a paper and still get an A. As long as I did the work, I still get the grade, man. That's all it is. That's all they want from you. Show up, do the work. Show up, do the work. That's all you have to do. I have a 3.63 GPA, and all I have done is shown up and done the work. So all these empty threats, I'm going to fail you if you don't do this. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Call this a lesson to people who are getting into college soon. Just don't freak out on the first day. It's okay. They're trying to scare you. God knows why, because they make more money depending on how many students they have in the class. So why are they trying to scare you out of the class? It never made any sense to me. But call me crazy. But yeah, someday maybe I'll figure out why they do that exactly. But I still think it's bullshit. And you don't have to worry about a goddamn thing. You just show up, you get the syllabus, you do the work, and it doesn't even matter how well you do it. If you do it, you're going to get a grade. And you're going to get probably a decent grade that'll let you pass. And as long as you show that you're understanding what's going on in the class, then there's not really any problem at all. I don't even take notes. I do not take notes. I have never taken one note in my entire collegiate career. And a lot of you know I have a shitty memory. So what does it tell you with my shitty memory that I'm able to remember everything I need to know from memory for a class in order to pass it with an A or a B usually? That I don't need to take notes. What does that tell you about how fucking easy it is? Alright? You show up, you do the work, you understand the concepts, and boom! You're done. It's not as hard as they make it out to be. It really is not. It's just, in a lot of cases, a lot of fun. My two classes are technical writing, and I'm kind of psyched about it because at first I was like, technical writing, that's some boring shit right there. Maybe you don't know about it, but, technical writing is like all that jargon and shit and insert plug A into plug B horizontally at a 16-degree angle and shit like that, I mean, that's probably the best example of technical writing that's ever been said by anyone. And when I say that, I mean the worst! But, no, I mean, the teacher is really into it. It's somebody who's older and into it and understands it and knows what it really means, and knows how to get people to understand what it's all about and not be too damn bored by the whole subject. It's not the Ben Stein kind of teacher where Bueller. No, she's really into it, It's cool. So that's cool. It's probably going to be a pretty decent class. And then the other class I'm taking is my third film as art class. And why would I take 3 film as art classes? Because, number one, the teacher is fucking hilarious. I love her. She's awesome. She has an obsession with Collie, so she loves Lassie films. And it's just like crazy. When asked what her favorite Stephen King movie was or book was, Cujo, because it has a dog. She's fucking nuts. But it's cool. It's a cool little class where you learn a lot about films. And what do we do literally every time I get there? First days there are fucking awesome. It's probably the best first day out of any other class in the fucking world. Because what do you do on the first day? Literally, the questions she asks everybody on the first day are, what are your favorite movies? And then for the rest of the day, we just end up talking about what everyone's favorite movies are and why and how it affected them and shit. And cool stuff like that you could just jabber on, if you're into it, could just jabber on about for hours and hours and hours. Today, I was like, man, I wish I could stay here way longer than after the class ends, because the class ended at 2:20, and it was just like, man, I wish everyone could just stay here for like 2 more hours, and we could just jabber on about film and have a good fucking time, because we were having an awesome time talking about all these films, like how they affected us and why and everything. And it was just, I love that kind of thing, that these are my peeps, these are my peoples. And what's really great, what I'm really excited about this time around for this film as art class, is that she found the one room on campus that has the hugest freaking screen. The school uses They use the the projectors. I don't know why this had to remind me of projecting. Probably because of the, you know, with the whole lens thing, on cameras and stuff. For some reason, that's what reminds me of. Yeah. They have projectors at school. I don't know if they're HD projectors. I'm pretty sure they're not. But if they are, they probably only do 720 because haven't really noticed anything spectacular. But then most of the stuff we watch is just DVDs and even VHS and shit. Doesn't matter. What really matters is that this room is like literally set up to be like a miniature theater. Yes! Alright? This is the first time it's ever happened. And it just looks fucking brilliant. And all you see on the back wall is this huge ass, it's not like a theater big screen, but it's bigger than any fucking TV. It's at least 150, 200 inches. It's fucking huge, man. And it's just, yes! When I saw that, when I walked in the room, I was like, no wonder she chose this room. Because it's hard to find. It was one of these rooms that's really hard to find, kind of well hidden on campus. But when I did find it, it was just like, whoa! Yes! And then when you look at all the movies we get to watch this term on that screen, it's gonna be fucking awesome, man. Oh man, where is it? Where's the? Look at me like grabbing my bag here. Where's the syllabus? I want to see what I get to watch. Oh my god, you guys! Oh my god, you guys! Okay. Oh, To Kill a Mockingbird. Yes! The only film I was really disappointed in having to watch this term so far on here. Whale Rider. Oh yay! I can't wait to see Whale Rider! God. What's eating Gilbert Grape at the end of the term? That's pretty cool, I think. I'm more excited about To Kill a Mockingbird because that's next week. Yes! Let's see, Night of the Hunter, The 400 Blows, The Butcher Boy, Unstrung Heroes. Week 10 and 11 to be... Week 10 to be announced. God. Well, yeah. So that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool. I'm looking at the screen like, I'm looking at you now because you're the camera. Yeah. You're the camera, so I'm watching you. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say is because I'm like, technical writing. It's only Mondays for me. Only a Monday, a week. I can do that. Film is art. Fuck yeah! And, I might as well announce on this video while I'm, talking about going back to school here. I've decided that I'm going to go forward. I was going to stop for a while, not forever, but just for a while at my Associate of Arts degree, which I've already earned in General Studies. But I'm going with these two classes, are the last two classes I need to get the transferred Associate of Arts degree. So that I can transfer relatively painlessly into a college of my choosing. A 4-year college. A good college. Not a community college. A real college. And, so I've decided to do that, and I found some programs that I liked that look really fucking fun at PSU, Portland State University. I'm going to go for my bachelor's of English, maybe even my master's after that. So, it doesn't look like much at first, but it'll get longer and longer and longer and longer. But I'll probably, if I end up enjoying English as much as I still do now, and film and stuff like that, then I might actually end up in the end getting my master's and whatnot in English because, I don't know, I'm just always been drawn to that field. I'm drawn to other fields too, but that's the main field that I've kind of, over a longer period of time been drawn to. And I am still drawn to it. And I knew that the second I saw the program, saw the classes I had to choose from in the program, and I was like, holy shit, there are no classes in this program that I don't like. I would enjoy every single one of these fucking classes. And this is going to get me a bachelor's? Fuck yeah. You know when you can say fuck yeah at a bachelor's program? That's the bachelor's program you should fucking be taking. And they have a minor degree in English too, in film studies. And I mean, you don't really see any degrees really in film studies anywhere. Well, I don't at least. I haven't around here. So when I saw that at PSU of all places, PS fucking U, I was like, wow, fuck yeah. Not only do they have this awesome English program, but they also have a minor degree for film studies. I may never use that minor for damn jack shit, but it's going to be fun as hell taking it. It's just like, yeah. And one of the things is that, both the English degree and the film studies degree have classes that kind of interweave with each other, meaning like, you can take a film studies class and apply it to both the bachelor's program and the minor degree. So that's fucking awesome. 2 birds, 1 stone. Fuck yeah. So it's like everything just aligning perfectly with these programs at PSU for me. And I was like, well, there's your fucking sign. This is what you have to do for the next few years. And honestly, I wanted to get out. I wanted to stop with my associates because I wanted to get out on my own and live life and enjoy life and get out on my own finally. But it's just not working out like that. The economy, what it is, and everything, and the worth, the worth of degrees of these little pieces of paper going down the toilet, further and further down the toilet each and every day. An associate's is barely a high school diploma nowadays. It's just, you just have to keep working harder and harder and harder. And that's just the thing, is that we're not in a place anymore in this country where, or even in this, on this continent, fucking hell, where, we're not in a place anymore where you just have one career your whole life. No. It's more like 4, 5, 6, 7 different careers in your whole life. So I think that this is the best option for me, because an English degree can lead to a variety of different career fields, and would serve me well, I think. Obviously, I'm not a good speaker because I say a lot. Yeah. So, I just wanted to say that, and, say I'm kind of stoked about that kind of stuff. It's going to be a lot of fucking pain in the ass work. Call a lot of people, look a lot of shit up, and then do all this work for the transfer degree, and it's just, and then for the next few years I'm going to be in college still not able to get on my own. It's just shit. Further and further and further down the line. But your schooling never ends. I don't think it really does anymore. I think people grow up and they think, when they're growing up, that it ends at college. That finally, once I get out of college, I can finally just stop. Not anymore, really, because you're going to always have to go back to school for something. I mean, for some reason, there's always something you need to go back to school for. I've noticed that. It happened to my mom, it happened to my dad, it happened to everybody I know who's older than me. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching this update. That's 20 minutes long, and I hope that it's not too boring.